John, a 3-0 win today, but more importantly the first time we've won back-to-back games in a year, so nothing but positives today.
Yeah, we're glad to get that monkey off our back. Yeah, it's not an attractive start that at all, is it? You know what I mean? So a club like Falkirk should be winning games, you know, much more regularly, and so we're glad to get that monkey off our back. You know, the win last week against Peterhead and now coming here into Edinburgh and coming away with a 3-0 victory. Very comfortable win in my opinion. Right for the start, you know, we showed our intent. Stevie McGlynn had a shot over the bar within the first minute of the game, and it showed the number of attacking players we had on the pitch. Some of that was forced. Yesterday we lost Ryan Williamson to an injury, and then this morning woke up to the news that Stevie Hetherington was ill, so we had to make changes, and the changes we made were attacking ones with Craig McGuffey coming in, Gary Oliver coming in, and I thought we were very dominant in the first half, really dominant. Good goal by Callum Morrison, and I thought we had some really good play. We had to defend on a couple of occasions, we had to block shots on one of the ones, and then Gary Oliver getting the second goal put us in a really good position. Edinburgh came into the game for a spell after that. I think we had put an awful lot into the sort of first hour of the game, maybe just took a foot off the gas a little bit. Edinburgh came into the game, and once again we had to defend very well, blocking a couple of shots. But we're always dangerous going forward. We were dangerous all the time, and we should have added to the scoreline before we did. But I'm delighted that Marin came on and got a goal, so that'll do his confidence a world of good, running in behind, showed his pace. A great ball by Pierce Carroll when he came on. What a 5 minutes he had, really, you know, to get booked and to have an assist, and he had another great ball through that again that Marin did really well, and Callum Morrison should have scored from it, you know, at the back post. So no, it's a good day's work, very good day's work, very professional. Back-to-back wins, as you say, and we get jump above Edinburgh, obviously in the league, up to 7 points. So yeah, all good.
Strikers and goal scorers usually take all the headlines after the games, but how pivotal was the double save from Nicky Hogarth?
Yeah, they always are. You know, they always are. These moments and the blocking that Cole did as well. You know, they are pivotal. It can change the game. So really, really important. Yeah, we're in a good position with regards to that. You know, we've got some good goalkeepers at the club now, and you know, it's unfortunate for PG he got injured, but he was doing great, and Paddy's and also a very, very good goalkeeper. So we're well covered in that area now. So delighted with that.
Just on that front, obviously PJ Morrison you mentioned, you said Ryan Williamson was out with an injury, Stephen Hetherington's unwell, and Liam Henderson still remains out as well. Can you give the fans a little update on these guys, please?
Brad Mackay as well, you could add Brad Mackay to that as well, you know, quite a few, and in the longer term obviously Paul Watson now, so we've got a number of players out. Liam Henderson is improving. We're hoping, fingers crossed, that he can return to the training at the end of the week coming up. We're hoping that he can maybe get into training round about Thursday. All going well, if he continues to in his rehab, we're hoping he can get back in. Now that doesn't mean to say he'll be available for next Saturday, but I would imagine it would mean that he's available for the following Saturday if not. Brad, his ankle's taking a bit of time for his swelling to go down. It may accelerate now, you know, it's a couple of weeks now into it. It may accelerate a little bit now, but again, it's hard to tell, you know. Ryan Williamson, aggravated, well, not aggravated, but it's a strain in his thigh, which he picked up yesterday, striking a ball, which is a bit unfortunate, and it's one that we weren't looking for and weren't expecting. You know, the day before training, you're not expecting that to happen. But, you know, it does, you know, and we had to shuffle the pack. We've been going into right back, and of course that meant we were a little bit light in midfield. So yeah, that's Liam. Stephen Hampton's ill, so you know, I'd imagine he'll be back for next week. We mentioned Brad, we mentioned Liam, PJ. Yeah, we think it's a 3 to 4 week injury. Yeah, we think it's a 3 to 4 week injury. It's not as bad as we first thought, and he has improved. So yeah, I think we're probably on course for that. But you know, a knee, you know, you just got to be very careful with them, and you can't rush them back. So we're not in any need to do that as it stands, you know, and hopefully that'll be the case as we move along, and you know, be delighted when we can get everyone back. We know we're not getting Paul Watson back to near Christmas, but if we can get everyone else back, we then have a really, really strong squad.
Just finally, John, back to Falkirk Stadium next week. Your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, well, I think that Queen of the South, I think they're another team who have built a good squad this season. I think they're going to be up there, absolutely. Last season, you know, Raith Rovers competed against Queens, and at the end of the season they were very unlucky not to stay up. Raith Rovers beat them in the cup when we were working there. And Grant and Willie Gibson are two really good professionals, and they've got good experience between them, and no doubt they'll be coming to make it difficult for us next week, so it'll be a good game. But I'd like to thank the fans that turned up here today again. I know it's difficult when you're away from home and you were actually spread out all over the place, but we really appreciate the fans coming along today, giving us the support. We've had two great big supports at home, 3-8 against Montrose, 3-4 last week against Peterhead, and hopefully we can build on that. But thanks very much to everyone that's came along today and for all your support so far. It's been fantastic.
John, congratulations on the win today, and as always, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks.